Map number 1. Upper bracket final. FoCuS versus Kaho. Oh, denied one of the creeps here with the Ancient of War. Not a great start as far as that goes, but the item is fantastic. Ring of Regen. Best item by far in the early game for a Demon Hunter. How much HP is this HP item gonna regen? Could easily get up to like 600, 700 throughout the course of this game.
아까 두 번째로 오히려 두 번째 거가 늦게 왼쪽에 뜨더라고요. 이거 좀 이상한 현상 같은데.
10 seconds for the Berserker. Very important unit for the early game, as we also saw earlier. Kaho gets it. Immediately Lola is checking the ping to see who's favored here. Kaho with 45 ping, FoCuS with 54 ping. Yep, the better ping always gets the mercenary. Almost.
저는 그런 생각을 해요. 10 이하로 차이 나서 얼마 안 나면은 그냥 일부러 좀 나쁜 서버 한 다음에 그냥 나쁜 서버 해야 됩니다. 이퀄라이저 하고서 한번
Boots for the Blade Master. What?
포커스 신발 샀는데요? 이 신발을 사주면은
Normally we only see that with mirror image. Boots with mirror image is super sick because you have multiple units with boots of speed, move speed. Really, really nice. Amazing for scouting as well. Can be good in the fights also. But without mirror image, we basically never see boots. It's a pretty pricey item. 250 gold. Both went for it. FoCuS trying to be aggressive, trying to limit the creeping of Kaho, trying to slow down his level 3. And going double bestiary.
민책 못 참지. 딴책이었으면 그냥 아처치로 가려고 했는데 지금 방향 보면은 초록색을 보자마자 틀어버렸거든요. 오큰 초록색이거든요.
The item's still there, by the way. FoCuS committing for the last hit. It's a huge last hit that FoCuS gets with the blade, just barely. Didn't get the item though. That's the clause for the demon. Demon sold the Ring of Regen. Are you kidding me? He sold the Ring of Regen! That should be criminalized. I hope he loses. Ring of Regen sold! Are you mad? If now he doesn't play bears, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, he's going tier 3, he's playing bears at least.
슬리퍼를 뭐 태밍은 근데 저라면 전 바지 샀어요. 그 양말 샀습니다. 둘 다 사야죠. 둘 다 사기에는 3티어 가는 빌드라 의미 없고.
Mass Raiders, of course, not gonna do so amazing in the late game against bears. But mid game can be very good, can find lots of kills. FoCuS was successfully able to stop level 3 Demon Hunter, but he himself doesn't have the most amazing levels either.
민첩용의 기본이 안 됐네요. 민첩용은 참으면 안 돼요. 흰책. 자, 큰 오거.
But now the keeper is out. Seems like they should give enough security to Kaho.
아, 지금 본인도 살짝 부족했어요. 네, 인구수가 딱 막힌 타이밍이라. 네, 헥스.
Going for the Hex on the Demon Hunter, but the Shadow Priest is right there with the Dispel. Dispel. Ensnares on the Burzy. Entangle to slow down the Blade Master, trying to save the Burzy with a TP. That's successful, but FoCuS claims the shop. I think that was important. If Kaho gets the shop and the item, that would have been bad news for FoCuS. This also slows down the level 3 Demon Hunter even more. Scroll the Beast for FoCuS. Not the best item. He's now going for a Torn Totem, getting ready for Walkers. Normally, orcs want to play an expo against bears, expand on tier 2, have it finish before the bears are ready, and then if you can hold on to the expansion, that will be your ticket to victory normally. Also, what you want is Kodos, so FoCuS has to make a war mill. He's getting the bear tech ready. The question is, will it be in time? And the bigger question, I suppose, will be, can he win this without an expansion? Because now, it looks like it's too late for an expo. FoCuS is still going to clear out the natural. Maybe he still is thinking about it. Doesn't exactly look like he's got the resources for it, though. Got a lot of raiders here. 5 raiders on the field. None have died yet. Of course, Kaho is also getting just stronger by the minute. With tier 3 kicking in with bears and orb. There's the peon, actually. Okay, so FoCuS is going for the expansion. Quite a bit later than we would normally see it, though. He didn't sell the Scroll of the Beast. It's pretty surprising to me. I think I like it, actually. There's not that much dispel in this Night Elf army. And very often, this game comes down to one fight. When the Night Elf pushes with his bear attack to take out the expansion, that will decide the game most of the time. And having that scroll for 45 seconds can make a big difference. FoCuS now getting ready for a base attack. Trying to distract from his own expo. He bought a TP even. That's pretty expensive. 325 gold. Oh, and he's threatening the Tree of Eternity. Kaho TPing in immediately. One raider should be going down here. Oh, maybe not. Nice end snare, slowed down the Dryad. FoCuS is playing a really good first map here. Expansion now, pretty close to finished. FoCuS playing ring around the Rosie. Doesn't have that big of an army yet, though. And Shadowhunter is also not level 3. FoCuS bought some time for himself, but I'm not sure that it's enough. I think he has to attack Kaho's main again. Force him to run over there. Then TP back. And finally build that big army. He's waiting for the Town Hall to finish. The Great Hall. Doesn't have pillage, by the way. Finds the way towards... Oh, he's going to block the way. With the Walker, he could maybe block the entrance. Taking out the Entangled in the back is pretty easy. Walker cannot hold the door. Gonna cost the Walker and a Grunt. But no gold income here for Kaho for a while. FoCuS, is he gonna try to get ready to defend now? Or just keep on counterattacking? Yeah, he's gonna keep on counterattacking. With the TP, heading towards Night Elf main base once again with a Sentry Ward. I think he saw Kaho leaving his main. Expo now running. Could be a great time for pillage as well. Kaho in a difficult spot here. He went for double TP though. So he can certainly make it home. Ideally he wants to take out the Orc expansion here, then TP home. That would take some time though. That would mean a lot of Moonwells falling. Now we got pillage coming. Also spike barricades and a TP home. Orc Expo is not taken out.
싸우면 안 되고 계속 돌려야 되는데. 불마. 포탈.
Oh, TP home by FoCuS. Worried about the Blade Master. And also worried about the Shadowhunter's progress, probably. He's still not level 3, this Shadow.
시원이 혼자 몰아받으면 3이 되는데 급하기 때문에 같이 먹게 된단 말이죠. 근데 같이 먹으면 3이 안 될 거예요. 그러면 애매하다. 더 돌려볼까? 이런 생각도 한 것 같은데 결국 어물쩡하다가 나일이 도달했습니다.
어차피 나일은 뒤가 없어요.
네.
여기서 그냥 게임을 박살낸다는 생각으로 가야 되는 게
그렇죠.
지금 이제 캐고 있는데 인구수 맞춰 있거든요.
맞습니다.
문el 2개 다시 짓고 처음부터 시작하기 너무 오래 걸린단 말이죠.
Now we're gonna have the big fight. Blade Master hurt already, holding on to the Invo Potion still. We have 3 Kodo Beasts now on the field. Only one of them has devoured so far. Late Invuln almost over. Now is to be careful. There's more Devours though, and all of a sudden Kaho has almost no units left. What a sick game by FoCuS. He's probably gonna lose the Blade Master here, or can he save him? Somehow 20 HP. He does go down. Last little hit from the Keeper is enough. But that is only one loss, basically. There's a Raider going down as well. We have seen Demon Hunters beating half an Orc army by themselves. Is this another such case? Maybe not. Demon Hunter is out of mana. Shadowhunter now level 3. Big level up there. That's a level 2 heal wave. Never mind. Level 2 Hex, actually. That was a misclick for sure. Oh, Kaho is still fighting on. There's really not much damage against this Demon Hunter when there's no Blade. Blade Master now coming back from the tavern. TP home, trying to free the bear, but can't do it. The other bear goes down, the Kodo is alive, and FoCuS' Expo is still standing. Minimal mining though from the peons, but still decent gold for FoCuS. And now FoCuS is very, very far ahead. Claims the Invuln and the heal scroll. Can heal up everything nicely with the Shadow now. Should be doing it. Where is the heal salves, buddy? Yeah, the level 2 Hex was definitely a mistake. But still, the game is looking very good with the Expo running. Very impressive this game, how FoCuS knew when to be aggressive, how to slow down the demon, when to punish the base, when to expand, how to use the TPs, how to purchase his items properly. I'm very impressed with FoCuS here. This was not a very easy, straightforward game. Sometimes FoCuS, when he has to innovate and change details, he starts to struggle. When he doesn't follow the normal cookie cutter build. This was a very good game so far. Late level 4 even. Only thing missing now is Shadow 4. And Kaho is taking forever to rebuild. There's still 2 bears in the Kodos, by the way. That's 8 supply that's about to die. He's even further away from 50. This is the very deceptive 42 right now. Demon Hunter got good items. He's close to level 5. That's the only hope for Kaho here. That the level 5 demon can somehow save him. Lionhorn, good item there as well. Oh, it's not level 4 Shadow, actually. Whoops. He thought he would get it, but he's gonna get it now from the bears, actually. There goes 1, there goes 2. Both pooped out. And now the Shadow is level 4. 70 supply for FoCuS against only 46.
그걸 바탕으로 해야 되는데 그래서 그거를 상대하려고 병력을 잘 눌러놨거든요 지금.
맞습니다.
섀도우헌터가 레벨이 좀 낮은 거 아닌가 했는데 4레벨 찍어서 힐링웨이브 지금 힐링웨이브가 안 찍히고 있잖아요.
그쵸, 1스킬
이게 헥스라고 헥스를 찍었을 거예요. 아까 실수해가지고 힐링의
그러네요.
미스킬은 찍혀 있으니까 아마 X로 계속 누른 게 아닌가 싶고요.
선수들이
W scroll as well for FoCuS. Looks like he can't hope for much more. I even like the ring of +5 on the Blade Master. He's looking good on damage already, so improving his defense is also quite valuable. 74 supply, Jesus Christ. This is starting to move to A-click territory. As long as FoCuS uses the heal wave and some disenchants, this should be a very easy fight. Level 3 immolation. Okay, let's take a look at the damage for the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter right now, 14,000 damage. That's pretty good already. Kaho going in now. Doesn't have the best connection with the immolation here at the start. Good position for a mana burn as well. Positioning for FoCuS here isn't that good. Wasting a lot of damage also on the buildings. Was a huge heal scroll though. Invo potion, crit. Demon Hunter taking a lot of damage here. Uh-oh. Demon might be in trouble. If there's a hex or an ensnare, the staff is there just in time. Saving the demon. More money still trickling in from the pillage as well. Having no invuln on the Demon Hunter here is a big problem. It's very scary. And we have endless ensnares. A lot of damage coming from the demon, but also he is falling very close in HP, very low in HP. He's gonna go down. Blade gonna go down. Supply lead has narrowed quite a bit. But can you fight now without a Demon Hunter? I'm not so sure. I feel like this Orc army is set up better to take these fights. Especially the magic damage from the Walkers. Very good against the Bears. And a level 5 Shadow Hunter. Would be funny if he goes for Hex 3 now. That would definitely not be right. Didn't even skill heal wave before using it. Why is FoCuS having real issues properly leveling up his skills, which is very weird. Every unit that's lost here is way easier to reproduce for FoCuS. He still didn't level up heal wave. He's not gonna need it this game though. The keeper almost finding himself in a surround there. They got so many raiders still. Endless ensnares. Blade is back, and there's no way for the demon to return. Nothing at the tavern. Kaho is just too broke. Getting outmassed. Great game of FoCuS here. Once you got the expo lead, this matchup is pretty easy. But getting to that point, not falling behind the mid game, not giving too much of an opening to the Demon Hunter, that's the hard part. And this is what FoCuS did really, really well this game. Level 6 towards the end. He did go for Hex level 3. Lol. No heal wave 3. Oh, big last hit right here. This would be level 2. And the item, the timing by FoCuS is perfect. Is it? Oh, it is. Damn. Perfect steal. Experience and item go to him. If he can force the TP here with a speed scroll. Oh, slow. Ah! The Hydra with the slow. The slow again. Now he can use the speed scroll for sure. He's trying to find out if he can save the speed scroll. No, has to use it. Wow. FoCuS again with a really, really crisp early game. Perfect execution here. I'm pretty impressed. It's not a huge loss yet. Losing a TP, honestly, overrated sometimes. But still, very, very, very well done by our Orc player here. With the help of Munjus, this should all even out here. But the Blade, of course, can also heal. He brought the heal salves.
저것도 이제 진짜 안전하게 하는 방법은 있긴 있거든요. 안 잡고 서 있는 거예요. 그러니까 반대쪽만 위습으로 체크를 하면서 안 잡고 서 있는 거죠, 아예. 근데 그러면 이제 아마 카오 선수 입장에서는 이게 아이템만 딱 죽고 바로 뛰었잖아요. 최대한 빠르게.
Blade ready with the next steal.
상대를 궁
And there's no mana burn yet. He can just keep windwalking here. Another. Oh my god. And the tome! Cloak of Shadows. He's hiding for the next steal. Oh my god. What an early game. Perfect early game by FoCuS so far. Absolutely amazing. And he gets the slippers! Holy shit. Last hit for the demon, of course, but he takes the slippers. God damn. God damn, that was so well done. Really sick. Different build this time by FoCuS. He's not going for double bestiary. Early Torn Totem to go for walkers right away.
저는 경험치를 대번이 먹었길래 당연히 아이템도 먹은 줄 알았는데 아이템창이 불만 아이템창이었어요.
One grunt for scouting, the rest of the boys for creeping. This is gonna be one big consumable for the blade right away. If you could get both, that would be huge. Big heal potion. Oh, that is best item imaginable. And FoCuS coming back for more. How much is he gonna risk here? Because once the keeper is there with Entangle, all of a sudden, things will flip. Blade could steal the Berserker here, if he commits to it. He wants the big creep. He gets it again! Oh my god. Maybe a bit sloppy by Kaho here to risk this. Don't tell me he gets the Bursy. He got it. Oh my god. Unbelievable early game. Unbelievable early game. Insane. And now perfect retreat as the keeper is showing up. Or will he retreat? He's thinking about it. Blade is almost level 3. In case you guys forgot, the Blade only crept one single creep on his side, at the green. He only killed the item carrier. Completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous play here by FoCuS. Gets to level 3. Parry up might be a bad item, but still he found lots of items that parry up sells for a lot of gold as well. And the next steal. I guess now those steals aren't so important anymore. He's level 3 already, but the demon isn't level 3. How much experience is this demon hunter missing? There is one upside here for Kaho. He is building a mass Dryad army against FoCuS's Grunt Walker Raider army. And walkers are bad. Very bad against Dryads. Maybe there's hope here still for Kaho. Demon items are also looking pretty good. Not fantastic, but pretty good. Expo now coming for FoCuS. And at last, level 3 on the Demon Hunter. Dryads need more upgrades though, I'd say. At least one armor upgrade, ideally 2 armor upgrades. Oh, Blade. Where is he? Can he get the steal here again? That would be crazy. One of Illusion. Getting partly dispelled. In we go against the Dryads. Now FoCuS should realize there's no bears that he's facing here. Kodo neglecting the Devour for the time being. Never mind. Oh, Devour dodge, but the second one connects. Heal scroll is in. Koda now getting focused. And Kaho is having a pretty good fight here, isn't he? He's killing a lot of units. The Kodo is dead. Oh, Kaho. Might be finding the comeback after the perfect early game for FoCuS. Shadowhunter, low HP. He's got some more healing, a little bit more, but there's no raiders. No raiders against these Dryads. FoCuS's mistake was not making headhunters, I think. Not identifying that he wasn't facing bears. And now we got a big lead on Kaho. There we can see how quickly a game can slip out of your hands, even if you had the perfect early game, if you misread, misjudge, and don't get ready for the later stages. But there's no mana on the demon anymore. And we have raiders again. That's more ensnare. FoCuS not out of it yet. He's looking for more kills here. Look at the Walker, by the way. Completely useless. Invo potion on the blade. But we have so many Dryads here. There's no armor upgrades, which is shocking to me. Blade almost dead. That heal wave saves him at the last moment. Demon backing off. Blade Master returning into the fight, getting one more kill. Expansion isn't really running. Bit of a fake expo so far. Demon coming back with the heal scroll. No Shadow. Even gets a kill here on the Dryad, though that one is denied. Headhunter gonna fall. And Kaho now on the way to tier 3, by the way. He's gonna have bears ready pretty soon. The expansion did absolutely not pay off yet. Sick comeback by Kaho. After such a devastating early game. Perfect, unbelievable early game by FoCuS. But yeah, he wasn't ready for the mass Dryad fight. He was again expecting the bears. Good levels though on FoCuS regardless. Blade about to hit level 4 here. Big consumable. And the expo is now running. Oh, Mana Stone. Ooh, that's a sick item. FoCuS, I guess, still has the lead. He had a huge lead at the start. Then he lost some of it, losing the initial fight to the Dryads. But he found return kills. Was able to keep the game mostly even, almost even. And of course now he's hugely benefiting from the expansion. FoCuS now again turning towards base lane. And that's tactically smart. Forces the Knight of back, creates space for his own expo. No pillage here ready in time to give him a bit more resources, but still, it is time bought. And FoCuS should be able to go into upkeep here very soon. I love the Talisman of Evasion on the Demon Hunter. Now he does have that passive as well, despite no skill points. It's taking FoCuS a long time to break into upkeep, to be honest, despite having the expo for a long while. Kaho has to win within the next 3 minutes. This expo is becoming too valuable. FoCuS is moving away from the expansion. Trying to get a heal scroll. Will pick it up. Oh, Shadowhunter seems to be very far out of position. What's he doing over here? FoCuS so far away from the expansion. Maybe he has to give it up. But maybe you could make the point that the expansion has paid off enough already. This is FoCuS taking another big camp, getting the next big item. Wand of the Wind is garbage. Oh, he's actually going to TP for the defense. Not giving up the expo.
링크 인구술도 안 깨놔가지고
네.
There's not too many bears here, by the way. Only like 2 or 3. Mainly Dryads. Oh, you know what would have been sick here? Tome of Retraining for Serpent Wards. FoCuS didn't quite have that in the back of his mind, though. This is a strong attack by Kaho. Might be enough to take out the expansion and win the game. Let's take a look. Kodo Beast devoured, but not a bear. Only a Dryad. There's a second Kodo hungry for a snack. That one gets a bear. 7 supply. Vanish from the Night Elf army. Blade Master dropping low. But he's got that Invo potion, of course, holding on to it for a long time. Shadowhunter seems to have endless mana. There's another heal wave. The Mana Stone is still available. Don't know if he got mana burned at all here. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't, and maybe FoCuS made the right calls everywhere because FoCuS holds the expo. Now FoCuS back with a huge lead. The mid game looked scary, for sure. But a perfect early game now, followed by a great late game position. I think Kaho needs level 5 demon here to have a chance. Another steal by the blade. I think this blade got like 8 creep steals or something this game, which is ridiculous. No invul on the demon, by the way. The blade stole it at the shop. Oh, Blade Master is taking a lot of damage over here. FoCuS, of course, working with the big supply late. Let's not forget that 4 supply still is inside the Kodo Beast. Got another Devour. Now we got 2 bears inside those Kodos. Looks like Kaho is going hard for the Blade Master. Maybe he's going to get that kill, but is it going to be enough in the end to win? Mana Stone, heal wave one more time. FoCuS just with a beautiful game here. Hex in the end, getting dispelled. And the blade gets away just barely on about 100 HP. Making it back to the shop. Now we can heal. And this game will go to FoCuS. Got some good crits here in here as well now. It's so funny how the walkers do so much damage against the bears, but don't do any damage to anything else. That's GG. Kaho falling back in his chair, rubbing his eyes. Not the outcome he was hoping for. We are on map number 3. 3 match points for FoCuS. And Kaho is changing his approach. He's going for keeper hunts, which I have, like, I want to say I haven't seen this in years in this matchup. In any matchup. Keeper hunts expansion, of course, used to be what we always saw. Not really anymore. Blade Master hunting for items early. FoCuS loves doing this. It's a cool level 3 creep route as well. Level 2 creep route, I mean. One of mana stealing. Not bad. And I imagine FoCuS remembers that normally against the keeper you want to be very, very careful with the grunts.
오는 건데.
If those get caught in the middle of the map, they easily die to the entangle.
자, 그런트 만난 거 아닌가요, 이거? 위치?
그러네요.
Oh, speaking of which,
한 번에 잡아야 돼요.
there goes the first grunt.
안 하면 두 번 써야 됩니다. 아, 쫓아가면
Or maybe FoCuS didn't even see this before.
어,
Of course, orcs don't scout early,
어떻게 있는지 한번 쓱 확인.
so they're a bit in the dark,
키퍼
especially now at nighttime.
정말 뜬금없이 썼기 때문에 나온 그림이에요. 만약 상대 키퍼인 걸 알면은 그런트가
Keeper trying to creep one camp after the next, get level 3.
눕는데 방금 대본토가 어딨지? 어디 찾다 보니까
FoCuS going for an early warmill.
죽어야죠. 아,
Double slippers. Oh man, these items would have been sick for a demoner.
지금 딱 좋은 타이밍이고
네.
불만이 못 나가겠는데요?
뺏어야죠. 만원 뺏어요 지금. 지금 뺏어야죠. 그죠? 아, 포스 안 놓쳐요.
Big heal potion, very nice for the blade. He got some good experience here for himself.
나가기.
Keeper needs just one kill for level 3. I think a peon would be enough. Oh. It's an important deny right here. Getting the peon.
지금
Oh, big deny.
네.
키퍼 만화뼈 그죠 지금.
아하.
And a one of mana steal. No mana left on the keeper.
데일포라니.
무력해졌어요.
And no expansion coming up, by the way.
3까지 찍어놨으면 좀 편할 텐데.
Oh, he could just go bears as well. Kaho could just go tier 3 bears. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Keeper first into bears has really good synergy for the Night Elf because very hard for the orc to counter. Against the keeper, you really want shaman, but against the bears, you really want walkers, and you cannot afford both.
맞아요.
50 넘어가서 60, 70을 가게 되면은 확실히 샤먼의 파워가 떨어집니다.
곰을 못 죽이죠.
이게 결국은
This was a strat we used to see quite a bit on Concealed Hill,
자원을 한 다음에 다른 그냥 아까처럼
especially there because there it's very hard for orc to get a tier 2 expo going.
너무 위험한 것 같아요.
로어 빌딩 거 체크를 해 주고.
Important scout by FoCuS though. He sees the lures, he knows he's going to be facing bears soon, but maybe it's going to be dryads first, so this is very hard for the orc to properly guess. Is it bears, is it dryads? Before that the question is it expo or is it not?
에스파치를 잡아주겠고요. 잘 들어갔네요 아주. 꼭잘 들어갔.
And now those double slippers are of course amazing
쉽지 않을까 했는데
for the demon hunter.
불마가 옆에 있다 보니까
That's a cool creep right there. Pulling the camp all the way into the main base. Shadow Hunter gets the parry apt.
이몰 번을 같이 찍겠죠.
And now solo creeping time for the demon hunter. And the level 2 treants of course are great for solo creeping. Claws plus 8.
아 근데
Both these Night Elf heroes are also very good orb carriers.
오택링 주려면 오택링 줄 것 같거든요.
이 상황에선 그렇죠.
네.
이미 댐지가
오?
만화번 2배
이러면 뭐 8kg.
이러면 8kg에
이 타이밍에.
트렌트 8기 6기 모아가지고
이거는 약간 허를 찌르는 사냥? 약간 센터 의식하고 있을 거거든요. 포스.
네. 근데 여기가
오.
아이템이 이
이몰
사렙
나와주면 돼.
장비랑 비교해가지고
이몰 나와주면 됩니다. 이몰.
구분 마스크 괜찮고요.
과연? 진짜
이몰
나오네?
나왔어요.
Cloak of Flames for the demon.
말이 안 되는데?
That's pretty damn good. As long as he can stay alive. He would like some more defensive items, I guess.
자, 오프닝 센터 두 개.
Thank you, Mini Gumbo, with the resub.
손마스크 나와서 아이템 좋거든요.
지금 레벨이
너무 잘 올랐어요.
잘 오르고 있고 좀 땡들하거든요.
아이템?
3레벨까지
뭐 나왔나요?
아직 안 나왔어요.
아, 그러네요. 예.
This camp normally drops defensive items. Oh my god, it's another claws plus 8. Holy crap. Dude, imagine these items on a Blade Master.
어차피 도구는 없으니까.
That's, believe it or not, that's kind of bad for the demon hunter. He wants defensive items.
뭐야 묶였으면 죽었어요.
네.
So far we see no bears, by the way. It's just mass dryads by Kaho up until now.
시원 3 안 되지 않나요?
안 될 것 같아.
딱 되겠네요.
이거 빨리 먹고 딱 됐어요.
Once we have roar, right clicks are gonna be insane. Oh, expo timing couldn't be worse. The Night Elf is right here immediately. We got Shaman for the Purge. How much mana is there? We'll see. Late Master heard right away. Big big heal potion here. Big time necessary.
엄청 아파요.
그냥 깡패요 깡패 진짜 데몬이.
와.
And now mana burn
한번 클릭해 주세요.
makes it so the Challenger has 0 juice left. Looking like a good fight here so far for Kaho. Supplies are pretty even though. Here comes the heal scroll. Knight of units mostly back in the green. Team Hunter right clicks here are so goddamn good. Not just the right clicks, also the immolation. Demon Hunter up to 4,000 damage already. Already more than the Keeper.
내가 이건 자연재해 당했어.
이게 이제 아이템에 살해당했다 뭐 이렇게 얘기할 수 있는 게임인 거죠.
Ooh, Shadow almost dead. Has to run.
이것도 약간
And this expansion does not seem to be working out. This game is not looking like the 3-0 that FoCuS was hoping for. Kaho with a change of pace. Bit of a specialty. Keeper into Bears. Incredibly, Kaho also was able to play this successfully many times against Happy. For some reason, only on Tidehunters.
기가 막혔네 여기 레드 캠프를
그렇죠.
그냥 먹어버린 그 판단이 너무 좋았습니다.
데몬터가 못 해준 걸 히퍼가 해주기 직전입니다.
Expo did end up getting cancelled.
진짜 든든합니다.
And Kaho is still not going tier 3. Now he could afford it pretty easily, but I guess he first wants to get some shop items.
땅을
More heal scrolls.
이게 지금
And continuing on with more creeping as well. I mean, FoCuS,
아저 딜량은
네.
he's got decent levels, he's got decent items himself, but Kaho just seems to be a little bit ahead on everything this game.
조금씩 올라가는 것 같으니까 예. 올라가는 것 같네요.
네.
네. 올라가는 것 같고 저걸로 이제
Sort of accuracy,
모르겠지만
decent for the Dryads.
어쨌간에 그 이몰 2스킬로 사냥하고 막 그런 건 아니잖아요.
네네.
그랬음에도 불구하고 지금 평타 데몬이 지금 천룡인 불마보다
그러네요.
데미지가 더 높게 넣었다? 이게 사냥할 때 딜 넣는 것도 있는데 진짜 한 방 한 방 때릴 때마다
Lawlight is sounding very excited in the cast.
그렇죠.
Might be impressed with what Kaho is doing here.
하긴 했는데 자 사냥을 끝내주고
So much gold on Kaho, by the way.
이렇게
And still no tier 3.
오크 선수들이
Seems
자 가장
kind of weird to me. He can afford it so easy.
상황.
Or even at Expo. Like both
스위스를 디나이해야 되는 상황은
seem like they would be fine.
오크를 먹고 디나이합니다. 데몬터를 누가 말리죠?
아무도 못 말릴 것
네,
같은데요.
이게 사실
Played almost level 4. Same for the Shadow. Those treants give some decent experience, of course.
가 이제 중요한 요소인 건데 그 블레이드 마스터가 데몬터를 담당할 수 없어요.
지금 보면은 나가다가 두들겨 맞아서 계속 왔다 갔다 하고 있잖아요.
네.
불마가 약간 딜을 열심히 넣은 것보다는 불마가
FoCuS having a tough time facing these Dryads at the moment. He's really lacking Serpent Wards, isn't he?
한대 때리는 것
Against this kind of an army.
아, 만화번.
Nice saves by Kaho as well. He is now finally on the way to tier 3, by the way. Bears shall soon be available. And FoCuS gonna call it. GG! Map 3 goes to Kaho. Pivoting in style.
따라갑니다.
Going for a keeper, into Dryads, into later on Bears.
이렇게
Cool game by Kaho. Rediscovering a strat that we haven't seen in a long time. Waiting in the lower bracket, of course, is a Fortitude.
에텔파가 그렇게 보통 3캠을 먹으면
Tough opponent.
오크가 이제 도착을 하던지
그렇죠.
Number 1
세게 먹을
ranked player in the world.
그다음에 이제
9-time returning winner of WSB
움직임을 하려고 이제
is Fortitude.
네.
Which is crazy. This would be his 10th tournament in a row if he wins it in WSB.
클로.
1등만 주구장창 뽑습니다.
화나셨나요?
네?
화나셨나요?
이런 걸로 화납니까?
화나신 것 같아가지고.
이런 걸
Oh, look at that beautiful immolation creep.
경험해보지 못한
Getting so many creeps at the same time.
그러니까 항상 경험하시는
Really
분들이
nice.
뭐랄까 그 감성이 좀 떨어진다.
Quick level 2 for the Demon Hunter right there.
항상 경험한 사람 누구죠?
글쎄요. 아이템으로는 뭐 첫템 시작이 너무 좋아요.
네.
3화초까지 할지
15위스까지
4화초까지 할지. 에?
15위스까지 뽑았네요.
이거 좀 넉넉하게 뽑았네요.
네, 보통 14위스.
이 동선이 이러면 서클릿을 먼저 살 수 있죠?
Dusted Circle picked up as well. Looks like Kaho is finding his footing again. So far this early game, which is just the very early stages, seem to be going to him.
잡힌다고 해도 15위스 폴업이라서
그렇죠.
두 개까지 괜찮거든요.
자, 불마가 또 윈도크를 쓰고 온 게 아니기 때문에 대응이 돼요.
Oh, creeping the green camp here away. There's going to be another little item for him.
뭐야?
아, 자, 섀도우 클록.
오, 다행이에요. 다행이에요. 네, 너무 다행이고.
아, 이거 위스크까지 잡긴 잡았어요.
하나 잡았어요.
네.
문헬이 말라 있어가지고 살리기가 거기 두 방 피가 잘 빠졌는데요.
잘 잡았는데 자, 돌리기. 넣고.
Trying to minimize Wisp losses now. Blade Master really doesn't have that much damage yet. Looking a little weak on the old inventory. Oh, and Cow is expanding. What the hell? Mass Dryad Expo, I guess. Ooh, the grunt might find it though. Oh, wait. Is that in range? Must be in range. Surely. Must have seen it. With 2 grunts, is that enough damage for a cancel? I would think so.
스부 샀어요. 스부 산 거 좋은 판단이죠.
네.
나이트가. 트리가 취소되더라도
Is the expansion here a bit too ambitious? We'll see. I mean, the demon is here to defend. And looks like he's gonna give up the expansion. Oh no, he's trying to come back now. Blade has the TP. Maybe he's gonna have to use it here. Oh, the Demon Hunter came back a bit too late, didn't he? The cancel is successful. Whoo, last second on that. Huge. And I think Kaho could have saved this, right? He was chasing that first grunt a little bit too long. If he returns back right away to the expo, should have been able to save it, I think. Crucial move by FoCuS. There's Hex here. If he surrounds the demon, that would be kind of big, but I guess there's a TP regardless. Kaho seems quite a bit behind now. Slower keeper, slower lures. The expo, of course, came at a price. Oh, and he's stuck! Oh, he has to go for treants! Oh man, things are going from bad to worse. Treants do help with creeping at least. Maybe it's not that bad.
양이님을 응원했습니다. 참전하셔가지고 모든 사람이 아니기 때문에.
옛날에 썼던 말이 기억이 나요. 유한멜로는 좋아하지만 토드는 싫어한다.
아, 지금 유한멜로도 싫습니다.
아, 그래요?
사람이 아니에요.
뭔 일이 또 있었나 보네요.
I was about to say we have a creeping phase here in the mid game, but apparently not. Here comes the first bigger fight. Demon and Blade, both a little hurt. The demon has the way better items though. Big kill on the Burzy.
서로 약간 지금 레이더 하나랑 키퍼 이제 서로 그 강력한 CC기로 낚시하고 있는 거거든요.
One grunt should be going down. We do have the double bestiary mass raider play again. And we got Ensnare. One easy kill. Onto the archer. Dryads want to be careful here, I guess. And I think the Treants aren't even bad. There's no dispel here against them. Demon taking a lot of damage. Same for the Blade. TP. Gonna be necessary.
포탈 안타에다가 결국 탔어요.
FoCuS again going for a bit of a later Torn Totem, the way he did on Echo Isles.
잘 오는데요.
But at some point still, normally the Orc wants to get his Expo up.
하고 있거든요.
네. 불맛기가 너무 낮은 게 문제라면 문제인데.
자, 이쪽에서 QL이랑 같은 아이템
네.
여기 나와요.
그게 나와 줄
텍스.
수 있고요.
아직 오버스면 안 됐어요. 불마 묶어주고 아이템 뱀피오라
아 이거
너무
땡글한데.
맛있죠.
땡글한데.
네.
The item is on the Demon now. Scourge Bone Chimes, really good for him. Amazing for Bears later. Right now though, it's all about Dryads.
태우는 것도 포탈이 없군요.
Going for the Demon kill, but there's a heal scroll still. The Demon is resisting this kill up until now. Another Hex, another crit, and that's the kill. Trying to kill the Blade at the same time. He gets away just barely. Ready to be heal salved up now next. Raiders are chasing, looking for more kills. They got some ensnares.
아 불마 살았고요.
Heroes out of the fight though at the moment. Seems like this is a good fight for Kaho right here. Keeper might be taking the experience lead over the first hero. Oh, there's a Hex. There's another ensnare. If the Keeper goes down, this might be game already. That surround is not closed. Counter surround by the Dryads. One Dryad goes down. Level 3 Blade Master. Oh, very close encounter again. Evenly matched series here now, it turns out. The first two maps were pretty one-sided, but the follow-up is looking better. What is the Blade up to? Do you really want to show yourself here? That might be a bit
보내주는데요.
over-ambitious.
다시 와. 포티 잡고 다시 돌아와.
오긴 했어요.
But as long as there's no expo for FoCuS, Kaho should be feeling pretty good about this game.
상대방 그 티어업을 하고 있는지를 체크 아마 했을 것 같거든요.
네 지금 아예 들어갔다 나왔죠.
네, 그렇기
Wait.
때문에 레이더 계속 뽑아도 되겠다. 워커
He's still going for Walker training.
하고 뽑아도 한 기 아니면 더 안 뽑아도 되고.
한 개
이런
정도
느낌.
뽑으면
It's level 2 Treants on Kaho, by the way.
이 스킬이에요.
Again, there's no Dispel yet. I guess there could be with Walkers.
여기 잡아버리면은 또
But those Walkers, again, won't do anything against the Dryads.
허전해지거든요.
앙이업 땡드가 아니고 공이업 땡드라는.
Scourge Bone Chimes sold by Kaho. That
아니요.
clearly tells to me that he doesn't want to play Bears. Not here on map 4.
사실 공업해서 데미지가 많이 늘어나는 그런 유닛은
Demon Hunter getting level 3 only now. 11 minutes. That is very late.
약간 또 새로운 느낌으로 전략을 준비했네요.
Shadow Hunter, by the way, also with a pendant. Mana potions would be sick now for the Shadow.
섀도우헌터 레벨링이 좀 안 되긴 했거든요.
저 아이템
If he drops the items, uses the pendant, would be huge efficiency.
레벨 차이가 이렇게 나게 되면은
Oh,
어때요?
Good mana burn, I guess, but it's only level 1.
저 포션 놓고
잠깐만요.
킬리스크롤은 사지도 않아가지고
아니 워커도 없어요. 그리고 지금 그래서 트렌트 2킬.
Oh, Keeper caught with the Ensnare. Invuln on the Blade. He's looking for the kill. It's mass Ensnare time. It is not quite a surround, or is it? Perhaps it is. Keeper is killed off, and we got more Ensnares ready. Blade Master looking for the follow-up kills. Demon Hunter running out of mana. No immolation anymore. The Treants are doing pretty good, I guess, but they're being completely ignored by FoCuS, knowing what the right targets are.
트렌트 6기가 키퍼는
Shadow Hunter about to get level 3.
키퍼보다
Could have waited maybe for the next heal wave.
활약을 해주고 있고요.
Kaho is still fighting though. Wait a minute.
하기 어려 보이죠?
Kaho is about to take the supply lead if the Raider goes down.
나이 힐리브
그리고 살려주네요.
그냥 연명이죠. 그렇죠?
여기서 워커 하나 정도 있냐
I guess
없냐
supply is perfectly even now. FoCuS is making walkers to have some dispel.
어쨌든 저게 인탱글 이 스킬이었어도
Dryad's in the chase. Very annoying to deal with. This mass slow. It's another grunt dead. Level 4 and the Demon Hunter all of a sudden.
어쨌든 간에 완전 결과만 놓고 보면은
These Treants have worked out pretty well.
나이
Treants, again, good combo with Dryads. You want Walker against the Treants, but the Walkers don't do anything against the Dryads.
키퍼도 사라지고
And also with this many Dryads, there's no Spirit Link, really.
다음이 좀 중요해지겠죠.
자 이거 시야 보고 있거든요. 나이를
Perhaps Serpent Wards would be necessary here.
그쯤에 맞춰가지고 너 나 옆에
지금
먹을
뭔가
거야? 자 라시.
생존템이 없거든요. 나이트
킬패?
그 오크가
네.
무포도 없고 일도 없고 오크가 아무것도 없기 때문에
In we go again. Ensnares on the Demon Hunter partly to try to minimize the effect of immolation. Kaho looking very bold to take this fight without the second hero. The keeper is not back yet. Not until now. Has to run back to return to the fight. Level 4 Blade Master. Good level up there. But the blade items are just so weak this game. One circlet and gloves, and that's it. It's the demon who was banking the claws. Keeper is now returned. And it looks like Kaho is taking more and more control of this game. Blade has an invuln. He's trying to go for the keeper again. There is mass and snare here. Invul potion breaks the entangle. Can he get that kill? Ooh, it's very, very close. Turning around for the entangle. Doesn't get it out. Keeper's dead again. But the demon is finding more kills. Look at the experience. Dude, just like a few minutes ago. This demon was level 2. And now he's almost level 5. And Kaho now does have a big supply lead.
이러다가 데몬이 까이는 것만 아니면은 나이트 헬퍼가 지금 아직 많이 괜찮아 보이긴 하거든요.
그러니까 결국에는 키퍼가 죽음으로 인해서
I feel like the items are really making a big difference here. If the blade had better items, this would be a lot more manageable for FoCuS, but he's just weak, man. He's very weak on this blade.
거의 다 왔어요.
거의 다 왔어요.
된 거 아닌가요?
이거 스킬 바꿔도 돼요. 이몰 3스킬에다가 2배로 지금 방템이 없기 때문에.
살짝 모자. 모자라요?
Looks a lot like we're gonna have a 5 mapper here again. Red camp item for FoCuS. If he gets claws plus 12, all of a sudden, all these issues of weak blade are over. Nope, no claws. Medallion of Courage is decent for the Shadow Hunter. But this demon is about to hit level 5. And he is fully slotted.
독타가 있어야 되죠.
독타 트리를 가야 되는 건데 그 200원 받고 스킬 받고는 200원도 지금 오크한테는 절실합니다.
나이트 헬프는
뒤잡는데요?
오크의 위치를 봤어요.
네.
블루 차이 지금 꽤 많이 나거든요.
키퍼지 나왔고
Daytime now. No longer vision advantage for Kaho, but still 15 supply up is the Night Elf. Again fighting without the keeper here, but he's about to join in. FoCuS trying to keep the demon hunter controlled with mass and snare, but it's just so many dryads. It seems to be too many dryads for him to deal with. Immolation now doing some good damage. Very hard for FoCuS to micro this fight perfectly. Again, he doesn't have mana for the Dispel against the Treants. And FoCuS again trying to go for the keeper. This has been his favorite target now for a while. This time there's an invuln though. Used the heal potion as well. And the Orc army is absolutely eviscerated. Huge lead right here for FoCuS. For Kaho. Of course. No expansion on either side. Doesn't seem like Kaho is in need of one. Just tier 2, mass dryads this game, nothing fancy. I guess he was trying to go Expo actually in the early game. That was cancelled. That seemed to land him in a tough spot. But bouncing back very well. Off the back of a very, very strong Demon Hunter right here. Blade is close to 5, but again, we have to point out that his items are just terrible. FoCuS has to call it. GG! After a perfect start into the series, unbelievable play on the first 2 maps, Kaho strikes back. Man, I hate this map. But apparently, both these players still pretty fond of it. Demon here getting an instant level 2. This is always amazing for Night Elf on this map. Kaho and Fortitude have met in the Grand Final, by the way, plenty of times. FoCuS hasn't been in the Grand Final of WSB for a long time. Looking like a very strong start here again for the Demon. 3 items early. Fast level 2.
서클렛도 일방적으로 지금 나이트리프만 하는 상황이라서
훨씬 세요 지금 영웅 싸움에서.
사실상 불마가 데모 상대로 지금 좋을 게 딱히 없어요. 지금 지는 망토는 그러니까 윈도크 한 번 정도? 반 번 정도?
Question again is going to be, are we going to be seeing just pure mass Dryads, or is there going to be bears involved? If it's just Dryads, FoCuS will want to add more Headhunters. Maybe even Serpent Wards, although that's less clear. But certainly Headhunters have to be an addition. Blade is playing very aggressively, trying to interfere, trying to slow down Demon creeping as much as he can. But the Demon is gonna get this Bursey. FoCuS seems to have lost some of his teeth, hasn't he? The first 2 maps looked a lot better than the rest of this series. Kaho with a strong bounce back. Is he really gonna go for the Renegade? Really? That seems so risky. Imagine if there's a Blade Master now with backstab. Ooh, my god, he almost dies to the creeps. He has to TP out in the end. FoCuS shows up. Was that worth it? We also got the Bursey, which is nice. The item there, not so good.
가 100% 나온다고 하면은 시도할 만한데 그렇지 않다면은 시도를 안 하는 게 땡들 할 것 같죠? 크루시안 남겨둡니다.
그렇죠.
Great creeping for the Demoner. He's close to 3 already. Easy for FoCuS to predict where the next creep cam is going to be happening, but it's just a little bit too late. 1 or 2 seconds too late. Boots on the blade. He's trying to get the kill here, but can't take out the Demon. Best he can hope for is an archer. At least he gets that kill. But that's a full level advantage on the Demoner. He sold the double mantle. I think that's a bit sad. Double mantle would have been really good for keeper. FoCuS now wants to return the favor, creep the renegade in the corner. Again, the blade doesn't have good damage, by the way. There was a big problem on the previous map. Blade has to make sure to find some more damage. And we got a ring for the Demoner. That's very good. Kaho now seems to be brimming with confidence. He's got the sentry ward here to give him great vision. Oh, he's going for a Naga. Change of plans. Keeper cancelled, going for the Naga, trying to fight for the center here. Naga is very good right now, but will be a lot weaker later. Oh, I thought he was going to lag out, never mind.
빠르게 나갔고요. 이제 살짝 긴장이 풀릴 수 있거든요.
네.
제일 조심해야 될 타이밍.
지금 또 이제 막 게임이잖아요.
네.
패사조에 그분이 기다리고 있다고.
FoCuS does have a big supply lead here. And this Nagan does not lead to Kaho getting the creep. FoCuS backing off well with the speed scroll. Getting some gloves here. There we go. That's a decent damage upgrade. But of course, some claws is what you want the most.
지능망토 2개 괜히 팔았네 생각 들겠는데요.
네.
슈샷보다 지능망토 2개가 나은 것 같아서
그럴 수 있죠.
나가씨가 쓴다면.
TPs are gone on both sides.
사냥할 게 뻔하기 때문에 오카 먼저 선점하는 거거든요. 자, 근데 나이로 와요.
버스트로 아까 센트리아도 날린 것 같죠?
아까 중앙에 있던 거 말이죠. 이러면 오크 동선 좀 꼬이죠.
그렇죠.
뭐죠? 나무 마라본.
티어니 하나가 나무를 잘못 킬러 저기 들어갔다 왔나 봐요.
We are seeing tier 3 this time. Kaho is going for bears. Still gonna take a while. It's not so easy for Orc to expand on this map. It's a hard camp to begin with, and the map is just simply tiny. Very easy to be pushed. I gotta say, I'm surprised that FoCuS didn't veto this map. This seems like a really, really good map for Night Elf. Okay, FoCuS with one catch. He's looking for a second. Berserker kill would be huge. Wait, he didn't end snare the Berserker. Oh, now he did. Berserker though, still alive. Demon Hunter fighting back. Demon has indeed very good items here. Gonna get another kill. That's a Grunt and a Raider down. And the next Raider maybe a little bit mispositioned. This doesn't seem to be great trading for FoCuS, especially considering he doesn't have the Expo. Is Kaho on the way to the grand final here? Perhaps he is. He's finding kill after kill. FoCuS looking a bit deflated. He's got the invuln still to save the demon, but another Raider goes down. That was a lot of losses. 3 Raiders and a Grunt lost for 2 Dryads and an Archer. And this was before the tier 3 for Kaho started kicking in. A bit of a fall from grace from FoCuS here, and he's gonna lose the Blade Master as well. Says Kaho God at the end of the series. Oh, FoCuS. Is that the FoCuS curse again? It seems like in the most important games, in the most important moments, he crumbles, his mentality fails. Might this be another grand final that FoCuS cannot reach? After such a sick start. Let's not forget, guys. At the start here, the first 2 maps were insane. Insane start by FoCuS.